Hello, and welcome to this session on the Introduction to Casino Equipment Interface, or better known as CEI. Most information listed here was gathered from CoolSign 12.6.3 CEI User's Guide. In this module, we will cover the following. What's the purpose of Casino Equipment Interface? What is a progressive jackpot? How does CEI communicate? How does CoolSign and progressive function together? And lastly, which progressive controllers interface with CEI? As discussed in our agenda, let's start with the purpose of Casino Equipment Interface, or CEI, as I will refer to for the remainder of this presentation. The purpose. The CEI is an optional software module that enables casino operators to show meter values from slot machines on CoolSign displays. Now, let's look at the purpose and reason as to why progressive jackpots exist. A progressive jackpot represents an amount of money that is won if a particular jackpot is hit. The amount won represents a percentage of coins being played. The rate growth is called the progressive percentage. Multiple machines linked together typically contribute to the progressive total. So, as you can see, progressive jackpots add player interest by creating a growing pool of money resulting from a contributed gameplay. When a jackpot is hit, the player wins the progressive jackpot amount. With the little that we've discussed thus far, we have one more major item to cover, and that's how CEI communicates. Again, we understand the purpose and creation of both CEI and progressive existence. Let's now look at how it communicates with various protocols that are out there. Since most of the devices we currently support use an RS-485 signal instead of an RS-232, which is required by players' COM port, we've approved the use of a A10 IC 485-SN converter. Currently, this is the only approved device, and it does have another model that you need to be aware of. It's called the A10 IC 485S converter. The only difference of the two products are the S version requires you to use power, whereas the SN model doesn't. Okay, now we're moving along. Up to now, we've only discussed things that may still not be as clear, but by the end of this presentation, you will have a very clear understanding and tie all this information together. So let's move on. When looking at a CoolSign player and a progressive controller, we understand one enhances the other and gives a more attractive and game-specific display of the progressive meters. Moving forward, we want to now look at which progressive controllers the CEI can support currently at Bally Technologies. There are as follows: Bally Alpha 2 Multilink Progressive, or A2ML, your Bally Local Link, or BLL, your Bally Enterprise Progressive System, or BEPS, Micon, Con 2 and Con 4 controllers, your Micon DCU, and lastly, Paltronics JPC. These aren't the only products CoolSign support, but these are the ones we will discuss since they all require the use of the CEI. Do understand again, all information collected here was gathered from the following manual, CoolSign 12.6.3 CEI User Guide. In our next module of this series, we will discuss how to install and configure CEI.